Hello Geminis, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And let's get on with your reading. What's happening for you Gemini? The Sun and the Knight of Cups. Okay, beautiful energy. Straight away, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You have a lot of happiness coming this week. And you might already feel happy right now because it is Tuesday, so you've already had a little bit of the week happen. It's also the week ahead, so take that back at all. Take that back. There's just happiness around already. It's prepped already. It's almost like a foundation, or like I'm getting someone painting a canvas, but it's already painted. Like you've already done the backdrop. There's like a prep for this happiness. So this could be, I don't know, a happy gathering, or this could be something happening this week that all the preparation's done. It could be to do with Knight of Cups coming out with it. A new love coming in. It could be there's some romantic gesture or something coming towards you, but the prep's already been done. I don't know why that's coming through. There's this energy of like usually maybe it's quite hard for you if you've got kids, or if you're single, whatever the case is. It's like you're very busy in some way, so it's very hard to, or you're always babysitting. Someone's around babies a lot, babysitting a lot, and it's like you never get the chance to just go out and be free and happy and go dating or go on a date or something, because there's this romantic energy around you this week, but it's like you're already prepped. And this could be maybe about you doing like your everything shower. It's almost like you've done it already, and then you get invited on a date and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm already, like, I don't know, there's something where you're like, well, I washed my hair, like, all right, like, I don't know, it's like it aligns with you, instead of you going, oh my god, I need to wash my hair on this day, or I need to like align this with this, and I need to make sure that somebody else can babysit on this day. It's like the foundation's already prepped. You're already done. If you're going out somewhere, if it's spontaneous, it's almost like you're already dressed up. You go to work and you're wearing something a little bit fancier than usual or something, or you've just had your hair done that day, so it's all curled perfectly. I don't know what it is, but there's something where you're already prepped and you're like, okay, cool, I got invited out. Okay, well, I don't usually, but okay. There's something about something being prepped beforehand, and you realize, oh, this never happens, so I should take this once. And Queen of Wands, looking good, feeling good. That's so funny. You're looking better than you usually do. And obviously, like, beauty's subjective, but it's like, whatever this is about, you're feeling like you look better than you usually do, is what I should say. Because you kind of look good, however you look, however you think you look, doesn't really matter. You always look good, but it's just like, as a whole, you're going to be feeling like you look better than normal. And so you're going to be a bit more confident and a little bit more outgoing when you go on a date or something, whatever this is about. The Hanged Man just flew on the floor. So the Hanged Man is something that's been on a standstill. So there could have been something start with someone and then stop again. That's coming back around. And if not, you've just been on a standstill in your life where you've been a bit like in a dry area, or a bit like nothing's happening. What am I doing? I don't know why I'm getting this energy. I'm getting this very single energy around you. Sorry if you're in a relationship, this probably isn't your reading, but there's just this energy around you of like, being the single friend, or the fun aunt, or the fun uncle, whereas that's kind of shifting now, and you might be sneaking out of that with the Seven of Swords now flying out. You might be sneaking away from this energy of being the single one, and you might not be telling anybody, because Seven of Swords is a little bit sneaky. So I keep saying sneaky, but yeah, it's as if you don't want to make a big deal out of this, so you don't tell your friends or family. You kind of keep it on the down low. Obviously be safe if you're going on a date. Tell someone who you're going, do you know what I mean? Make sure somebody knows where you're going, or something like that if it's someone you don't know. But yeah, I don't know why I felt called to say that. There's just this energy of, in general, you're not going to be updating everybody on your dating life. And you're not going to be keeping up with, I don't know why I just said keeping up with the Joneses, but you're not going to be doing something just to do it. You're doing it because it feels like time. It feels like divinely guided, just because you feel ready. You feel ready to get moving. And let's see. Page of Cups, Tower. Ooh, ooh, okay. Page of Cups flew out reversed, and then the Tower came, and when the Tower flew out, it flipped. It hit this card, and this card flipped around. I can't even explain it. I should have a camera here because it just went. So there's going to be something pop out of the blue with the Page of Cups that looks bad, looks negative, looks like a no. But then there's going to be a Tower moment that makes you realize, oh, okay, I want that now. Like, it's almost like something worse comes along that makes you go, oh, okay. It could be anything. But it's like something happy with the Page of Cups, something good, but you don't see it that way for some reason. Whatever this is. So it's almost like it turns out being happy though. It's almost, do you know, it's almost like you get asked to have to take a date to something and you have to take a +1 and you're like, oh, well, I don't want that person. And then someone else comes along, Jeremy. Sorry if it's a woman. Geraldine or Jeremy comes along and they ask you, and or you look at them and then you go, that option looks good now. There's something where you kind of skip someone. You look at someone else and then go, oh, okay, no, that's a better fit than them. And I'm not saying anything bad about Jeremy or Geraldine. I'm just saying that Jeremy and Geraldine, or Geraldine, man or woman, doesn't matter, that's why I'm doing both, is like, just not a good fit for you. They're not the puzzle piece that would click with your puzzle piece, shall we say. And it's not until you look at them that you go, oh, actually, that first person that I skipped past they're a good match. Or they're a better match than them. And so that Page of Cups reverse, you're like, okay, that's actually a better match than them. And then the more you get to know this person, you're actually like, oh, there's more to them than meets the eye. They're a little bit sneaky. They're a little bit like, they kind of like detective energy around this person. They might be very like coy. They might play coy, or you never really knew much about them. You just maybe, you didn't assume, but the pieces you knew about them, you never really thought much of, right? So that's why you skip past them. And then when you have no choice but to look at them for a second longer, you're like, pleasantly surprised. A happy surprise. Like popped up out of the blue. Like there might be somebody in your vicinity, in your area, or that you work with. I'm getting for a lot of you, this is somewhere where you work. There's somebody else that you've completely skipped over. There's actually a very good fit for you, but it's like they're so close to you that you've never looked at them, if that makes sense. They're so close that you've completely overlooked them. Like they could be sitting right next to you at work. If you're in like a cubicle, they sit right next to you and you're too busy scanning the room. So you look right over their head. I don't know what that's about, but you've skipped someone. And then it's not until you experience someone worse. This could even be online dating or something. And you go on like an online date and then you go, oh, that was terrible. I mean, you go on a date with someone you met online. Not you go on an online date. You go on a date with someone you met online and then you go, oh, maybe I should have given that other person a chance. Because in comparison, and you're only doing it out of like, almost like obligation. I don't know why. It's like you need a +1 to something, or you feel like you need to try dating again, or you need to try something, or like get on a better streak, get on a lucky streak or something. And the second you do it, it's like, oh, I didn't expect that from them. There's something where somebody's going to pleasantly surprise you, is basically this energy. And with the Sun card being your first card out, and with these two cards were your first cards out, sorry, they came out together. So there's very happy, like, somebody coming towards you will make you very happy in love. Very romantic, very chivalrous, almost too chivalrous. Like, you might be like, why are they pulling my chair out? Why are they opening my door? Why did they bring flowers? Like, you might be, like, skeptical of this person. And then, yeah, you, like, just did not expect this person to be this way. But you've only seen them at work or something, so it's, like, no wonder. 7 of Pentacles, long time coming. Like I say, you could have been the single aunt or single uncle for a while. Like, you didn't, things haven't been happening, but they are about to. Yes, skipped over someone. I said skipped over someone, and I looked around when I said skipped over someone, thinking there's no 4 of Cups here. 4 of Cups came out. So yeah, someone you've rejected. Like, they offered you these sunglasses that you've always wanted, and you looked the other way. So they had something about them that you'd always wanted, but you just didn't realise. You might have even, like, had, like, a vision board and it has someone on it, or you've manifested this person in some way. You wrote down at the start of the year, I want someone that looks like Clark Kent. and this person wears glasses and they look like Clark Kent, and you somehow completely miss them. But they're coming back around. Only once something quite bad or someone quite bad points you to their direction of like, oh, why did I not give that one a chance? I don't know why that's happening. Or it could have been even a bad breakup happening. With the tower here, like something abrupt happens and you think, oh, I need to, it's almost like this energy of you thinking, because I said like you're obligated to take someone out, it might even be you feel as if you need to quickly go on a date, like a rebound date, or like I need to get back out there quickly. If this isn't a long term, like for some of you, a lot of you, it's like you've been single for a while, but for a few of you, you've recently become single and now you're like, oh, I need to get back out there. I need them. It's almost like it might even be just to show, like you're like, I need to look happy. I need to look like I'm going out and meeting people. So who do I take? And it might be out of obligation, like you feel that, or your friend tells you maybe you need to start dating straight away, and you're like, no. And they're like, no, you need to pick someone, and you just it's like out of obligation. You don't think it's gonna go well, and it actually goes well. It's basically what I'm trying to say. What else? Yep, this person and you have very similar pasts also, and that might not be what you're expecting. You really could talk to this person for hours, or you're going to end up talking to them for hours because you understand where you've come from. You might even be like surprised to find out you're from similar backgrounds or cultures or religions because they don't look like it or something. But with the full 2.0 and the 5 of Pentacles, I just feel like this person and you have both felt a little bit alone in life, or a little bit like left out in the cold, or like the odd ones out that don't really fit in. And with the full 2.0, like you're going to start a brand new beginning with them that you never saw coming, right at a point in time where something else has just been destroyed or gone. And you're like, whoa, this popped up out of the blue. I didn't think that was going to heal that quick. And it's not that you're really healing it quickly, it's that you're kind of just moving on to better very quickly with the full 2.0, and you're kind of like healing as you go instead of, yeah, this is very much like very quickly jumping into a new relationship if you've just come out of one. And if you have been very much single for a very long time, there's just going to be something negative that turns positive, or a negative date or a negative person. There's something that's going to happen where it could even be a friend breaks up with someone and you try and get them to go out. And you say, look, I'll go out. We'll do a double date. You and I, gonna go to the bar. And it's like you drag someone out because you want them to cheer up or something. It's like after an abrupt ending here. So if you're single, and you've been single for a very long time, I'm trying to figure out, maybe that abrupt ending is with a friend. A friend and a partner just split up and you're like, let's go out. And you try to get your friend out. And then for you kind of, bam, Page of Cups pops up. And you're like, oh, I wasn't trying to date, I was trying to get this person out of the house. I don't care about leaving the house. But yeah, it's like gonna flip around. But yeah, this person and you have been similar feelings, similar, like you might have both had similar negative experiences in life, and you're even addictions or toxic patterns or something, or maybe even family. Like there's something about your families that are very similar. You could both be the youngest or the oldest. There's something about your families that are going to click, where you're going to go, oh, I'm in the exact same situation. That's weird. It could even be that you're the last one left that's single in your family, or it could be anything. But you're going to jump into this new life with them very quickly. Very quickly. It's very strange, and it's very unexpected for you because you're kind of like more worried about your friends and your family, and just you're happy on your own, and this person then just approaches you and you're like, what? Me? Like, I like it because you're not looking for it. You're just like, oh. Like, almost like I see someone going like this, like, call me, or like flirting with you from across the room, and you turn around to see who they're looking at. You're like, me? Why? But yeah, it's you. Why wouldn't it be? I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing. I just forgot my words. You might also be forgetting your words right now. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Turtle Tarot Tuesdays.